Hi, my name is Miles Himmerich. I'm diagnosed with FASD, which is fetal alcohol spectrum disorder. With the information that we have out there about FASD, we understand that an individual who lives with this disability may have problems with memory. They may have problems with concrete and abstract thinking. But what a lot of people don't understand, and fortunately we're starting to get more information about this, is the effects on the body, the physical effects that living with FASD can have. You see, yeah, I struggle with memory and being able to do things on time and making sense of things that maybe are not concrete. But what I'm experiencing now as a young adult in his 30s is a lot more physical issues of FASD. You see, I have hip dysplasia, scoliosis, arthritis. I have arthritis in my ankles, in my knees, in my shoulders. I have aging degenerative disease in my neck. So all the way from my toes, all the way up, I'm dealing with something. And it makes it really, really uncomfortable to do some of the simplest things. Sometimes walking a block is really hard. You see, FASD has been said as being an invisible disability because you can't always see what the individual may be experiencing or having to deal with. I've had to go through experiences of people not understanding me my whole life because they look at me and they think, oh, you speak well, you present well, you're good looking. And that's all true. I do present well, I do speak well, and I'm very good looking. But what people don't understand is I still have a lot to deal with. It's very, I guess I would say, emotionally draining to deal with these days where I struggle with walking down the street. I struggle with sitting up in a chair because my knees hurt, because my elbow hurts. There's days where it hurts to simply hold a phone to my ear because bending my elbow hurts that much. Recently, in the year 2016, at a conference in Vancouver, Canada, I was part of a group of people who released information on the physical issues of FASD. And we talked about many of these physical issues, some of the things that I just explained that I live with, and many other things. Things with heart problems, things with dementia, for females, early onset menopause. The average age of individuals that filled out this survey that were sharing their personal experiences of the physical issues they live with, the average age was 28 years of age. This is really young. Now, I remember as a teenager experiencing some of the problems that I have now. I went to the doctor not so long ago and we were doing some tests and he asked me, he said, how old are you? And I told him I was in my late 30s. And he said, you have arthritis in your knees. And he said, you have like the knees of a 50-year-old. I sat there and I thought, yeah, that makes sense why they hurt so much. Here I am in my 30s having these days where things hurt so bad and are so painful. But these are things that I experienced when I was a kid, when I was like 12 years old. 12-year-olds should not be having arthritis in their knees, shouldn't be having hip dysplasia, scoliosis, degenerative disease in their neck, going all the way down my spine, causing all these physical issues. Why is it important to understand those things? Well, if you don't understand them and I don't understand them, how can that look to society? It very easily can look like behavior. Quite often with FASD, we associate it to being bad behavior because we don't really understand what's going on. I'm not being lazy when I say, I'm not sure about walking from here to the grocery store. I'm saying that because my legs are sore and they're tired. It's not because I'm choosing a bad behavior to be lazy. But people don't always see that and don't always understand that. And that's something that we need to really start to better understand are the physical issues that FASD causes on an individual. As we're getting older, and I'm not talking 50, 60, 70 years old, I'm talking 20, 30 years old, our bodies are breaking down. It's hard to walk, it's hard to move. We have dislocations happening all the time. My knees go in and out of joint all the time. These are things that nobody should have to deal with. But add on top of that your brain works differently, you're having all these physical issues, and people don't really see and understand what's going on because you look quote unquote normal, you present quote unquote normal, but our bodies are acting anything but normal. That's why you need to better understand this so we can support individuals. And as individuals living with FASD, we need to know what's going on for us. I need to know what's happening to my body so that I can get the help that I need. Maybe I need a chiropractor. Maybe I need to get a massage. Maybe I need to do physiotherapy. Whatever it is, as an individual living with FASD, it's important for us to know what's going on with our bodies and our brains too, so that we can make ourselves do what we need to be successful. If I understand the supports that I need and where to go to get them, then I can do that. If I don't, I simply sit on my couch going, man, my body hurts, and this is no fun. Too bad I can't do anything about it. If we get the right information, we can get the right support, and there are some things that we can do about it, and we can live a healthier, happier life.